Hello everyone, welcome back to the Global Alert TV channel. Please subscribe and like my videos for more updates from around the world. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most shocking and tense moments Russia has faced in recent times. Reports are pouring in from multiple sources claiming that Russian President Vladimir Putin was rushed to an underground bunker following an unexpected and daring drone strike carried out by Ukrainian forces. This sudden escalation has sent shockwaves not only through Moscow but across the entire globe, igniting discussions about Russia's state of security, the growing boldness of Ukrainian tactics, and the possible future of this conflict that refuses to cool down. As the news broke, the skies above Moscow were filled with chaos. Witnesses described hearing a loud series of explosions and seeing bright flashes of light cutting through the early morning darkness. Ukrainian drones reportedly penetrated deep into Russian airspace, evading multiple layers of Moscow's defense systems. The drones were seen approaching critical infrastructure, sparking fires and triggering a massive military response. Air raid sirens echoed across the city, people ran for cover, and emergency units rushed to secure the capital. The tension was palpable, and for the first time in months, ordinary Russians felt the war's presence right above their heads. Outside the Kremlin, the atmosphere was one of confusion and fear. Security forces immediately closed down several central roads, restricting movement near government buildings. Military vehicles, armored personnel carriers, and anti-aircraft systems appeared overnight in the streets of Moscow, showing how seriously the government was taking this threat. The visual exterior of the situation resembled a war zone, with flashing sirens, smoke rising in the distance, and Russian air defense units firing tracer rounds into the night sky. The attack wasn't just about destruction, it was symbolic. It showed that even the heart of Russia was no longer untouchable, and this message struck at the very core of Russian authority. As the drone assault continued, reports began circulating that President Putin had been swiftly escorted to one of his most secretive underground bunkers, an advanced command facility believed to be located outside Moscow. This bunker, according to defense analysts, is equipped with state-of-the-art systems that ensure survival and command continuity even under nuclear threat. Built deep beneath reinforced rock, the facility has been designed to withstand direct missile strikes, electromagnetic pulses, and even biological attacks. Its exterior is heavily guarded and disguised by layers of camouflage, making it nearly invisible to satellite detection. The moment Putin's convoy disappeared from public view, Russian state television switched to pre-recorded programming, fueling even more speculation about what was happening behind closed doors. Inside this bunker lies a world very few have ever seen. The interior is said to be more luxurious than most five-star hotels but built for survival. There are multi-level command centers with holographic communication systems, encrypted satellite connections, and reinforced communication networks that connect Putin directly with the Russian military's top brass. The interior features large digital walls displaying global maps, real-time military updates, and radar coverage of the region. The bunker's climate control systems keep the air filtered and oxygen-rich, while temperature and humidity remain constant no matter what's happening outside. Reports suggest it has private living quarters, medical facilities, and even recreational areas for long-term stays. Everything inside is designed to keep the president functioning effectively and calmly even during the most catastrophic events. What's most fascinating about the interior is its psychological design. The lighting is warm and low, meant to reduce stress. The furniture is minimal yet expensive, reflecting both power and calmness. Soundproof walls keep communication private and minimize outside noise, ensuring Putin can concentrate on decision-making. A dedicated team of engineers, military advisors, and medical professionals reportedly work around the clock, monitoring all systems for any sign of malfunction or threat. This bunker isn't just a refuge, it's a fully operational command center designed for wartime governance. If communication with the outside world is ever cut off, the bunker can still operate independently for months, thanks to its food storage, power generators, and internal water recycling systems. In terms of performance, the Russian defense network showed both strengths and weaknesses during this event. On one hand, several drones were intercepted before reaching key targets, proving that Russia's S-400 and Pantsir S systems are still effective. But on the other hand, the fact that multiple drones penetrated deep into Moscow's airspace shows vulnerabilities in the radar coverage and coordination. Experts say that Ukraine's use of low-flying, radar-evading drones has exposed gaps in Russia's supposedly impenetrable air shield. These small yet powerful unmanned aircraft carried explosive payloads capable of causing massive fires. Their performance has been praised by military analysts for precision, endurance, and effectiveness under extreme countermeasures. This strike wasn't about brute force, it was about intelligence, precision, and the ability to expose weakness through technology. Russia's response was immediate but reactive. Air defenses were scrambled, communication lines flooded with emergency orders, and fighter jets took to the sky to chase invisible targets. The entire military apparatus went on high alert. Within hours, Russian generals met with senior intelligence officers to assess the situation. The drone attack, while limited in physical damage, had a huge psychological impact. The performance of Ukraine's drones proved that even one of the most heavily defended capitals in the world could be breached through innovative technology and tactical surprise. For the Russian military, this was both an embarrassment and a warning. Safety measures across Moscow were quickly tightened. Anti-drone shields were activated on government buildings, airspace restrictions were enforced, and local police increased surveillance on rooftops. The Kremlin also ordered new radar installations around critical sites and reinforced communication links with regional defense hubs. The idea was clear: prevent another such humiliation at any cost. Civil defense announcements instructed citizens to stay calm, avoid panic, and trust the government. But panic had already spread online. Social media lit up with videos showing glowing streaks across the sky, explosions in the distance, and rumors about the president's evacuation. People began stocking up on food and supplies, fearing a larger war escalation might be near. The unique selling point of this entire scenario isn't just the bunker itself, but the symbolism it carries. For decades, Putin's image has been that of a leader who controls every aspect of the Russian state with iron discipline. The fact that he had to retreat to an underground facility shows that even he is vulnerable in the face of modern warfare. Ukraine's strategy has shifted dramatically, from defending its territory to striking at the psychological foundation of Russia's leadership. Each drone that flies toward Moscow carries not just explosives, but a message that the war can touch anyone, anywhere. The bunker represents safety and control for the Russian leadership, but it also represents isolation and fear. While it's a marvel of engineering and security, it also underscores the deep sense of paranoia running through the Kremlin as the war drags on. The cost of constructing and maintaining such a facility is enormous. Analysts estimate that the development of these bunkers, scattered across Russia's vast territory, has cost billions of dollars over the past 2 decades. Each one is designed to operate independently, equipped with generators, underground rail connections, and emergency escape tunnels. The price of this safety is not measured only in rubles but in the loss of public trust. While the leadership hides underground, ordinary Russians continue facing the economic toll of sanctions, inflation, and war fatigue. The luxurious interior of the bunker stands in stark contrast to the struggles of the population above ground, creating a narrative of distance between ruler and citizen. As this situation unfolds, global leaders are closely monitoring every move. The United States, NATO, and European intelligence agencies are analyzing satellite data, trying to confirm how deep the Ukrainian drones actually penetrated. This attack could signal a shift in the war's direction, a moment when Ukraine has proven its capability to reach even the most protected parts of Russia. International markets reacted swiftly, oil prices spiked, and investors grew anxious about potential escalation. Panic within Russia means uncertainty for the global economy, especially with winter approaching and energy demands rising. Every action taken inside that underground bunker could influence the next global headline. In conclusion, the reported drone attack and Putin's subsequent escape to a secure bunker paint a complex picture of fear, resilience, and shifting power dynamics. On the surface, Russia still projects strength and control, but beneath it lies a growing sense of vulnerability. The bunkers symbolize not just safety, but also the pressure of isolation. Ukraine's strategy, meanwhile, is proving that psychological warfare can be just as powerful as physical combat. The world is now watching both nations, one testing the limits of endurance, and the other hiding beneath layers of steel and secrecy. As more information surfaces, one thing remains certain: the balance of fear has changed, and no leader, no matter how powerful, is beyond the reach of modern warfare. The situation continues to evolve, and the air over Moscow remains tense. This event will likely be remembered as a turning point, a moment when the world saw that no fortress is truly impregnable. From the glowing skies of that fateful night to the silent corridors of an underground fortress, Russia's image of invincibility has been cracked. Thank you for watching Global Alert TV. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for further updates on this developing story, as the echoes of that drone strike continue to reverberate far beyond the borders of Moscow.